What if I told you there's a 3-step formula that I've tested thousands of times, and every single month it's been profitable? No indicators. No complicated patterns. Just pure price action. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge to take trades just like this one, and yes, make insane amounts of money. But here's the catch. If you mess up even one tiny part of this strategy, it could destroy your entire account. Do you think you can handle it? Stick around, because I'm about to break it all down for you in a way that most traders don't even understand. And trust me, by the time we're done here, you'll realize why 90% of traders are losing while just a handful are walking away with all the profits. Are you ready to become one of the winners? Let's start with step 1, market structure. Now, I know what you're thinking. I already know this. Uptrends, downtrends, higher highs, lower lows, blah blah blah. But what if I told you that you've been doing it wrong this entire time? Let me show you where most traders mess up, and how you can avoid falling into the same trap. Here's an uptrend. Price is making higher highs and higher lows, classic, right? But watch what happens here. Price breaks this low, and most traders start panicking. OMG, reversal. Time to short the market. But here's the kicker. This isn't a reversal at all. In fact, the market is still fundamentally bullish. Host zooms into the chart. The only way to confirm a valid low is if it breaks the previous high. If it didn't? Guess what? It's not a valid low. Let me repeat. If the low didn't break the previous high, it's invalid. This one simple rule flips the game in your favor. Alright, so we've nailed down market structure. Let's move to step 2, identifying supply and demand zones. Here's the rule. Demand zones happen in uptrends. Supply zones happen in downtrends. Now, why do these zones matter? Because they show you where big money, hedge funds, institutions, smart money, is piling in. See this area? Price consolidated here before exploding upwards. That's a demand zone. When price comes back to this level, guess what happens? People buy. Same thing with supply zones. Look at this area where price dropped like a rock. If it comes back up to this level, traders will sell. Here's a pro tip. Always mark your zones using the last candle before the big move. Use your rectangle tool, mark the area, and wait for price to return. And remember, in an uptrend, we only focus on demand zones. In a downtrend, only supply zones. Simple, right? But let's be real, most traders ignore this, and that's why they're losing. Let's put this into action. Here, price is in an uptrend. Higher highs, higher lows, classic. We identify a demand zone where price consolidated before shooting up. We mark it, wait for price to revisit, and boom, here's our entry. Stop loss below the zone. Take profit at the recent highs. And just like that, we have a textbook winning trade. But we're not stopping there. Here, we see a downtrend. Price is making lower lows and lower highs. We mark the supply zone, wait for price to retest, enter, and bam, another winning trade. And look at this, it happens again and again. This strategy is like having a cheat code. But we're not done yet. This is where most traders blow it. Step 3, risk to reward ratio. Here's the deal. If your trade isn't offering at least a 2.5, 1 risk to reward ratio, you don't take it. See this trade? Everything lines up, but the R is only 1.8. Pass. Why? Because even if you win more often than you lose, bad risk management will eat your account alive. But this trade? Beautiful. High probability, high reward, minimal risk. This is the kind of trade that pays the bills. Now you know the 3-step formula that I've backtested thousands of times. Market structure. Supply and demand zones. Risk to reward. Master these, and you'll stop gambling in the markets and start trading with precision. But here's the thing. This strategy only works if you stay disciplined. The second you start cutting corners, it's game over. So, are you ready to commit to this? If you are, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below with your questions. I read every single one. And remember, the markets don't owe you anything, but if you play your cards right, they can give you everything.